Winter's coming, and you know what that means? Time to ditch the everyday grind and escape to a winter wonderland. We're talking snow-capped mountains, cozy cabins, crackling fireplaces, and adventures that'll make you forget all about those Zoom meetings. We're talking skiing, snowboarding, snowmobiling, ice skating, you name it, we've got it covered. Plus, we'll be dishing out the inside scoop on the must-try food and drinks in each location. Get ready to explore the most breathtaking destinations, from charming mountain towns to bustling cityscapes. This is your ultimate guide to the top 20 winter vacations in the USA for 2024 to 2025. Let's do this! First up, we're heading to Aspen, Colorado, a place synonymous with luxury, adventure, and breathtaking mountain scenery. Picture this. You're cruising down a perfectly groomed run, the crisp mountain air whipping past your face. That's Aspen, baby. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a beginner, Aspen has something for everyone. And when you're not shredding the slopes, Aspen offers a vibrant après-ski scene with world-class restaurants and buzzing bars. Let's talk about the skiing and snowboarding. Aspen is home to 4 incredible mountains: Aspen Mountain, Aspen Highlands, Buttermilk, and Snowmass. Each mountain offers a unique experience, from steep terrain to family-friendly slopes. No trip to Aspen is complete without trying the elk steak, a local delicacy. And don't forget to wash it down with a local craft beer. Aspen's après-ski scene is legendary, with lively bars and swanky lounges. Next up, we're heading to Park City, Utah, home to the world-renowned Sundance Film Festival and some of the best skiing in the country. This charming mountain town offers a unique blend of Hollywood glamour and outdoor adventure. Picture yourself rubbing elbows with celebrities at a film premiere, then hitting the slopes the next day. With its historic main street lined with boutiques, art galleries, and restaurants, Park City offers a vibrant atmosphere. Every January, Park City transforms into a hub for independent film, attracting filmmakers, actors, and cinephiles from around the world. The Sundance Film Festival is a celebration of creativity and storytelling. Park City is also a world-class ski destination, with 2 incredible resorts, Park City Mountain and Deer Valley Resort. And don't miss the Bison Burger, a local favorite offering a lean and flavorful alternative to traditional beef burgers. So get ready to indulge in some culinary delights in Park City. All right, people, Lake Tahoe, straddling the California-Nevada border, this place is straight out of a postcard. Crystal clear water so blue it hurts your eyes, surrounded by snow-capped mountains, Heavenly, North Star, Kirkwood, legendary names in the ski world, thousands of acres of skiable terrain. After a day on the slopes, nothing beats chilling by the fire with a hot cocoa. Good times. And don't even get me started on the local breweries. Tahoe's got a thriving craft beer scene. Snowshoeing, ice skating, even dog sledding. This place is a winter wonderland. Vail, Colorado. This place is synonymous with luxury. We're talking high-end resorts, world-class skiing, and a whole lot of style. If you're looking for a winter vacation that's all about indulgence, Vail is your spot. Think heated sidewalks, gourmet restaurants, and 5-star hotels. It's the kind of place where you can sip champagne in a hot tub while watching the snow fall. Pure bliss. And the skiing? Forget about it. Vail Mountain is a beast. Over 5,000 acres of skiable terrain, wide-open bowls, challenging glades, and enough powder to keep you grinning from ear to ear. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, you'll find your happy place on these slopes. And when you're done skiing for the day, the après-ski scene is just as epic. Live music, buzzing bars, and a whole lot of celebrating. Vail knows how to party. Now let's talk food. When in Vail, you gotta try the fondue. It's a classic for a reason. Melted cheese, crusty bread, what's not to love? Gather around the table with your friends, dip some bread in that cheesy goodness, and just enjoy the moment. It's the perfect way to warm up after a day on the slopes. And for dessert, don't even get me started on the hot chocolate. Thick, rich, and topped with whipped cream. It's pure heaven. And beyond skiing, Vail's got it all. Ice skating, snowshoeing, even sleigh rides. Explore the charming Vail Village, browse the high-end boutiques, and just soak in the atmosphere. It's a place where you can truly relax and unwind. Or take a scenic gondola ride up the mountain, just to take in the panoramic views. It's breathtaking. Vail is more than just a ski resort, it's an experience. Jackson Hole, Wyoming. This place is wild, and I mean that in the best possible way. We're talking rugged mountains, pristine wilderness, and a whole lot of adventure. It's the kind of place where you can see elk roaming free, bison grazing in the fields, and maybe even catch a glimpse of a grizzly bear. It's a nature lover's paradise. And the skiing? Jackson Hole is legendary. Steep slopes, challenging terrain, and some of the best powder in the country. This is not for the faint of heart, but if you're looking for a serious adrenaline rush, Jackson Hole is your spot. And when you're done skiing for the day, the town of Jackson is just as charming. Cowboy bars, art galleries, and a whole lot of Western hospitality. It's a place where you can truly feel like you've stepped back in time. Now, let's talk food. You're in Wyoming, you gotta try the huckleberry pancakes. Fluffy, sweet, and bursting with flavor. It's the perfect way to start your day. And for dinner, don't even get me started on the elk burgers. Lean, flavorful, and cooked to perfection. It's a true taste of the West. And wash it all down with a local craft beer. Jackson Hole has a surprisingly vibrant beer scene. And beyond skiing, Jackson Hole is an adventurer's playground. Wildlife safaris, snowmobiling, even ice climbing. Explore Grand Teton National Park, take a scenic sleigh ride through the snow-covered forests, or just relax by the fire and soak in the views. Alright guys, Stowe, Vermont. Picture this. Crisp mountain air, snow-covered pines, and that classic New England charm you just can't fake. Stowe is a skier's paradise with slopes for everyone from beginners to seasoned pros. We're talking maple syrup, people. The real stuff, not that Aunt Jemima garbage. Stowe's got some serious culinary game, from cozy pubs to upscale restaurants. You don't need to break the bank to experience the magic of Stowe. And let's talk about the Après-Ski scene. Cozy bars, live music, and nightclubs. Creating memories, sharing experiences, and living life to the fullest. Breckenridge, Colorado, a hidden gem in the Rocky Mountains. Classic Colorado vibe, rugged mountains, fresh powder, and a laid-back atmosphere. More than just a ski town. Rich history, vibrant arts, and a welcoming community. Lose yourself in the mountains, find quiet moments, and connect with something bigger. Snowboarding paradise with terrain parks for all levels. Plenty of beginner-friendly slopes, skiing, snowshoeing, ice skating, or just relaxing. Historic buildings, charming shops, and friendly locals. From casual cafes to fine dining. Rocky Mountain oysters, a local delicacy. Bull testicles, surprisingly good. Be adventurous, try something new. Mammoth Lakes, California. This place is epic. Towering mountains, pristine lakes, and some of the best skiing and snowboarding in California. It's a year-round destination with hiking, biking, and fishing in the summer. After a long day on the slopes, soak in a natural hot spring. Mammoth Lakes has a diverse culinary scene, from casual cafes to upscale restaurants. And don't miss the local craft beers. Enjoy the good vibes. Sun Valley, Idaho. It's not just a place, it's a vibe. Crisp mountain air, perfect snow crunching under your boots. Hollywood glamour meets rugged wilderness. Ernest Hemingway loved this place, known for world-class skiing and incredible powder. And the ice skating? Magical. Twinkling lights, crisp mountain air. Don't miss the local Idaho trout. Sun Valley is all about adventure. Big Sky, Montana. The name says it all. This place is vast, it's wild, it's untamed. We're talking wide open spaces, breathtaking mountain ranges, and that crisp, clean Montana air that just fills your lungs and makes you feel alive. It's the kind of place where you can truly escape, where you can disconnect from the noise and chaos of everyday life and just breathe. And that's something we all need sometimes, right? A chance to just get away from it all. And when it comes to winter activities, Big Sky has it all. Skiing? Duh. We're talking over 5,800 acres of skiable terrain with runs for every level. Whether you're a seasoned pro carving up the black diamonds or a beginner just finding your feet, there's something here for everyone. But Big Sky isn't just about skiing. Snowmobiling is huge here. Imagine yourself cruising through the snow-covered forests, the wind whipping through your hair, the adrenaline pumping through your veins. Lake Placid, New York. This place is steeped in history. We're talking Olympic history, folks. This is where the 1932 and 1980 Winter Olympics were held, where legends were made, where history was written. You can feel that energy here, that sense of competition, that drive to push boundaries. It's in the air, in the ice, in the very fabric of this town. And speaking of ice skating is a must-do in Lake Placid. Whether you're gliding across the Olympic Oval, where speed skaters have chased gold for decades, or enjoying a leisurely skate on Mirror Lake, surrounded by the stunning Adirondack Mountains, it's an experience you won't forget. There's something magical about skating on the same ice where Olympic dreams have been realized. It's inspiring. But Lake Placid isn't just about ice skating. There's skiing, snowboarding, bobsledding, luge, you name it. And the surrounding Adirondack Mountains offer endless opportunities for hiking, snowshoeing, and simply taking in the breathtaking scenery. It's a winter wonderland. And when it comes to food, you gotta try the Adirondack cuisine. We're talking hearty, comforting dishes like venison stew, maple-cured bacon, and of course, New York-style pizza. All right, people, listen up, Taos, New Mexico. It's not just another ski destination. We're talking ancient culture, vibrant art scene, and oh yeah, some of the sickest slopes you'll ever shred. This isn't your average cookie-cutter resort town. Taos is a real deal, authentic experience. We're diving headfirst into a place where skiing meets history, where powder days blend with centuries-old traditions. Trust me, this isn't just a vacation. It's gonna be epic, just epic. Whitefish, Montana. This isn't just a name on a map, it's a call to adventure. Big mountains, pristine wilderness, and raw, untamed beauty. Whitefish is the real deal. Explore Glacier National Park, shred some serious powder, and experience the magic. This is where adventure begins. World-class skiing, breathtaking scenery, and a charming town. It's pure magic. Get to Whitefish, now! Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Get ready, people, because we're about to dive headfirst into a winter wonderland. We're not just talking skiing here, although the powder is epic. Steamboat Springs is the real deal. A place where you can relax, recharge, and reconnect with what really matters. Picture this. You're cruising down a pristine slope, surrounded by towering pines and breathtaking views of the Rocky Mountains. The air is crisp, the snow is perfect, and you're feeling that pure, unadulterated joy that only comes from riding fresh powder. That's Steamboat Springs. But it's more than just skiing. After a long day on the slopes, there's nothing better than sinking into a steaming pool of mineral-rich water. It's the perfect way to relax your muscles, soothe your soul, and recharge for another day of adventure. And in Steamboat Springs, you've got plenty of options. From the Strawberry Park Hot Springs to the Old Town Hot Springs, there's a perfect pool for everyone. And let's not forget about the food. After a day of skiing and soaking, you're going to need some serious fuel. And in Steamboat Springs, that means indulging in some delicious locally sourced beef. Whether you're craving a juicy steak, a hearty burger, or a comforting bowl of chili, you'll find it all here. All right, people, Bend, Oregon. This isn't just another ski town, it's a vibe. Imagine crisp mountain air, the smell of pine, and then bam, the hoppy aroma of 100 different craft breweries hits you. It's like a winter wonderland collided with a beer festival. You could spend a week just brewery hopping, sampling IPAs, stouts, sours, you name it. So you've hit the slopes, carved some fresh powder, maybe even wiped out a few times. Now you're chilled to the bone, and what's the perfect remedy? A steaming bowl of Pacific Northwest seafood chowder. Plus, it pairs perfectly with, you guessed it, another craft beer. That's Bend, Oregon in a nutshell. Adventure, relaxation, and of course, beer. Okay, folks, buckle up because we're heading north, way north. We're talking Anchorage, Alaska, the land of the midnight sun, glaciers the size of small countries, and of course, the northern lights. This isn't your average winter getaway, this is an adventure. A raw, untamed experience that will leave you breathless. Literally sometimes because it's cold, like really cold. But trust me, it's worth it. So, the northern lights, Aurora Borealis, nature's own light show. It's like someone took a giant paintbrush and swirled vibrant colors across the night sky. Green, purple, pink, it's mesmerizing. And seeing it dance above the snow-capped mountains of Alaska, that's a bucket list experience right there. But be warned, it's elusive. You might have to wait a few nights for the perfect conditions. But that's part of the adventure, right? The anticipation, the suspense, the frozen fingers. Now let's talk about dog sledding. This isn't just a touristy activity, it's a way of life in Alaska. These dogs are athletes. They're born to run, and feeling the power of these incredible animals as they pull you across the frozen landscape is something truly special. And after a day of exploring the Alaskan wilderness, what's the perfect meal? Wild Alaskan salmon, fresh from the icy waters. Grilled, smoked, baked, it doesn't matter. It's all delicious, and it's packed with omega-3s so you can feel good about indulging. All right, folks, let's switch gears and head to Leavenworth, Washington. Now this place is straight out of a fairy tale. Seriously, it looks like a Bavarian village that was magically transported to the Cascade Mountains. And what's a Bavarian village without some hearty German food? Bratwurst, schnitzel, pretzels the size of your head. Leavenworth has it all. And let's not forget the beer. German beer, of course. It's the perfect fuel for a day of exploring the snowy streets and soaking up the festive atmosphere. There's also plenty to do in the great outdoors. Skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, sledding, you name it. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even try your hand at ice climbing. Yeah, you heard me right. Scaling a frozen waterfall with ice axes and crampons. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's an experience you'll never forget. All right, folks, buckle up because we're headed to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, where the Smoky Mountains meet Southern charm. This isn't your typical ski town, it's a whole different vibe. Think mist-shrouded valleys and cozy cabins, hike through ancient forests, explore hidden waterfalls, and soak in the beauty of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's a different kind of winter wonderland. Trust me, this is a hidden gem you don't want to miss. Dripping with authentic down-home Southern hospitality. Ober-Gatlinburg offers some decent downhill action, but the real magic lies in its unique blend of nature and hillbilly charm. Go from hiking a scenic trail to sipping moonshine in minutes. Gatlinburg has a long history with moonshine. Hit up the best local eateries for hearty Southern classics. Try the famous Gatlinburg pancakes, stacked high and dripping with syrup. And don't miss the banana pudding. All right, folks, we're chugging along to North Conway, New Hampshire, a place that screams classic New England charm. Picture this: snow-dusted pines, crisp mountain air, and the rhythmic chug of a vintage train winding through the valleys. This isn't just any train ride, it's a journey back in time. And when you're not on the train, you're hitting the slopes. North Conway is a skier's paradise, with trails for all levels. After a day on the slopes, try the New England clam chowder. It's a thick, creamy, soul-warming concoction. And while you're at it, explore the town. North Conway has this quaint, small-town vibe that's just so refreshing. Next stop, Killington, Vermont. This place is a mecca for skiers and snowboarders. We're talking miles and miles of trails, from gentle slopes for beginners to challenging chutes for the adrenaline junkies. Killington is known as the Beast of the East for a reason. It's got the biggest vertical drop in New England, so you know you're in for some serious riding. But Killington isn't just about the slopes. The Après-Ski scene here is legendary. And when it comes to food, you gotta try the Vermont cheddar cheese. This isn't your average supermarket cheddar, folks. This is the real deal, aged to perfection, with a sharp, tangy flavor that will blow your mind. Whether you're snacking on it straight up, melting it on a burger, or incorporating it into a gourmet dish, Vermont cheddar is a must-try. It's like a little piece of heaven in your mouth. And hey, if skiing isn't your thing, there's still plenty to do in Killington. You can go snowshoeing, ice skating, or even take a scenic sleigh ride. And that's a wrap, folks. We've journeyed from the snowy peaks of Colorado to the charming villages of New England, exploring the best winter vacations the USA has to offer. We've talked skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, ice skating, scenic train rides, and everything in between. We've tasted local delicacies from bison burgers to clam chowder to Vermont cheddar. It's been an epic adventure, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Remember, travel isn't just about checking off destinations on a list. It's about immersing yourself in new experiences, pushing your boundaries, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. Thanks for joining us on this winter adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel inspiration. And let me know in the comments below, what are your favorite winter vacation spots?